No, I don't think the pitch was a factor. I think the pitch remained pretty similar right the way through the innings. I think when CSK, when they were chasing that sort of total, I think having bowled first on the wicket, they knew that it was going to slow down a lot through the middle overs. So I think tactically they had to come out quite hard in the power play and try and get ahead of the game, and which is what they did. We probably just over-attacked a little bit with the ball as well. We probably just went searching for early wickets, knowing we had to, try and take wickets to give ourselves a chance to win. But look, when you're just off the mark to quality players like Shane Watson, then they're going to make you pay. And as I said, we just over-attacked a little bit, but at the end of the day, it wasn't the bowling that cost us the game. We were 20 to 30 runs short with the bat, which is, it has been the difference in the game. Ideally, yes, you'd like that, but it obviously wasn't an easy wicket either for anyone to really go in and strike, especially at the end of the power play. There's a certain role that we want Shikhar to play in this team. Even by his own admissions, he probably would have liked to have scored a little bit quicker today, but at the 15 over mark, we were 2 for 118 after 15 overs. So we'd actually set the platform really, really well. We're on target there to make 170 plus, and we sort of struggled to get to 147. So it's the back end of our innings I'm sort of most disappointed in, because I think we'd set up the front part of the innings pretty well. No, we can't expect Rishabh to play like he did in Mumbai every day. No one can do that. No one can go out and get 70 odd off 20 odd balls every game. But it was there for that to happen today. It wasn't just Rishabh. I mean, Ingram had an opportunity as well. Shreyas had a good opportunity again today. So as I said, in an ideal world, yes, we would like Shikhar to have scored a little bit quicker, but it was difficult for him. You could see that he'd hurt his ankle while he's batting as well. So his usual running between the wickets was a little bit hampered tonight. We need to sit down tonight and the next couple of days and talk about how we are going to bat better on that surface. I think if you look at that wicket block, I think the wickets that we're going to get right through the season are going to be quite similar to the one we got tonight. So we need to work out a way to play a little bit better, be a little bit smarter with our cricket on that wicket. You can't compare the modern day T20 player now to when I first started playing the game. I didn't play T20 cricket until I was in my mid-30s. So these guys now are learning the T20 game, from the age of 8 or 9 or 10 years of age. Every young Indian and every young Australian is sitting back and watching their idols play T20 cricket, and that's where they're learning, some of the skills that Rishabh Pant has got now. So look, he's an exceptional talent, and I think he'll play a lot of cricket for India in all three formats. So, we just hope here at the Delhi Capitals that he can win us a lot of games this season. No, it doesn't really matter. I don't want to give too many secrets away from what we're trying to do as a team. Every player in our squad's got a role. He's got a specific role to play, and a big part of coaching is making sure that those roles are clearly defined. So everyone around our group knows what their job is, and more often than not, hopefully they can go out and get the job done for us. I think batting looked difficult at the end. Through the middle part of that innings, if we hadn't have given so many runs away in the power play, I think CSK would have found that total really hard to chase down. So look, through history, 165 is an average score here. Last year, our average score here was about 190. So we're a long way off what we wanted to achieve today. And I think if we had have posted even 165, I reckon that would have been a really tough run chase. We won batting first in Mumbai, so it worked for us there. So whatever you do first, you just have to do well. We heard Dhoni at the toss. He said he was going to field first. That doesn't worry us. At the end of the day, every team has to do what they think suits their team the best. We thought the conditions today, with that wicket looking as dry as it did before the game started, we thought that it'd get a lot harder to bat in the second innings. And as I said, if we had got a few more runs, I think the wicket would have looked even harder to bat on. I think MS has played a similar brand of T20 cricket for a number of years now. He wants to be there when the last ball is bowled. He wants to be there to hit the winning runs. That's how he sort of sees his role in their side, to be that man that gets the job done for them. He did it again tonight. Although at some stages we felt that the way that he was playing was actually allowing us back into the game. But at the end of the day, they win. He's not out, so he's played well again. I think, as I said, certainly the last 5 or 6 overs of our batting was what has cost us the game. Maybe the last 6 overs batting, and then probably the first 4 or 5 overs of our bowling, we just got a little bit carried away. But I'm not going to point the finger at anyone, because that's not what this Delhi Capitals team's all about. We're in this together. you know, we win together and we lose together. So we'll go and talk tonight about how we can get better. We've got a game in a few days' time against another very good side in KKR on what I'm sure is going to be a similar pitch. So I'm sure all of our boys will learn a lot from tonight's game, and we have to make sure we adjust and play better next time. Oh, well, look, they won with 2 balls to go. So it was a pretty close game of cricket, and we know that this, you know, the T20 game, you know, just is on a knife's edge all the time. One over here or there, or a drop catch, whatever can be the difference in a game. So obviously they've won the game, so they've done some things really well. We've probably not quite played at our absolute best, and when you're just a little bit off the boil in a competition like this, you get found out more often than not. So, as I said, look, they've played a good game of cricket, and we weren't far off the mark either, but hopefully we'll be better in the game against Calcutta. Was Mishra the wrong decision? What were his figures? 2 for 20 odd probably, off 4 overs. I think he did a pretty good job, yeah. I don't think that was the wrong decision, no. Do you know what his figures were? Do you know what Mishra's bowling figures were tonight? No, okay. Yeah, with the right situations, yeah. But I think we saw in Mumbai how important he is right at the back end of the innings. You know, he's probably the best. There's not many around. Him and Andre Russell probably are as good as anyone in the back part of an innings. So, you know, we think we've got a pretty good game plan for how we want our batsmen to play and specific roles that they're in. Today it just didn't work as well as it did in the first game. So, you know, this is a long tournament. We're not going to panic and talk about moving the batting order or doing anything now. We believe that we've got a good, strong squad of players that are in pretty good touch. We just need to learn how to play a little bit better in those sort of conditions. Chennai had 3 quality spinners tonight that sort of tied us down through the middle overs. So we've just got to get better in that area.